Today, both Red and Andrew will be going up against the Fire-type Challenger who uses G-Max Centiskorch, representing, obviously, the Fire-type gym, and kind of a Kaboo Imposer. Let's see how Red and Andrew take on the challenge. First up, like always, is Red. Welcome back to another Pokemon Battles. The first battle we have today is going to be Kaboo versus Red, like I said 2 seconds ago. Anyway, this one's going to be a fun one, I think. I love fire types personally, and I want to see how both Red and Andrew handle it. Red is going to send out Blastoise, a very, very strong pick, especially against fire types. And I'm going to send out Torkoal. Kaboo's Torkoal has the Drought effect, which is fantastic. It makes the Sunlight harsh, and Fire-type moves strong. Torkoal handles a Scald. Yeah, I guess that's how you'd say it. And retaliates with a Will-O-Wisp. Blastoise is now burned, and will continue to be burned for the rest of the battle. That might cause some damage for Red later down the line. Another Scald from Blastoise is going to end Torkoal's career. He's out of here within 2 hits, but we expected that from a Water type. So Kaboo's next Pokemon is going to be Arcanine, everyone's favorite doggo, except, until now, where we have Zamazenta and Zacian. Arcanine uses Close Combat, getting Blastoise down to half health. Close Combat sadly lowers the special defense and regular defense. Blastoise is going to use Scald yet again, hoping to get some kind of status condition with a burn, and affecting damage with water. Another Close Combat from Arcanine will actually kill Blastoise, but Arcanine's defense and special defense is terrible at this point. Anything can kill it, as long as it's somewhat effective. Red is going to send out Snorlax in retaliation to avenge Blastoise, and Arcanine's going to use Close Combat and almost kill Snorlax. But with 3 stages of defense lowered, Snorlax can just look at this Arcanine and kill it. It's going to use Crunch, and Arcanine is down and out. Kaboo got rid of Blastoise, but now he has to deal with Snorlax. Sunlight faded, and Kaboo sends out Salazzle, a Poison Fire type. Salazzle uses Sludge Wave, hoping to do just enough damage to get the Snorlax out of there. And Snorlax holds on by 1 HP. Salazzle takes a Zen Headbutt to the face, barely hangs on as well, hits Snorlax with a Flamethrower, and Kaboo is still easily in this, only has 1 extra Pokemon lost. Sending out Espeon. Actually, they have equal Pokemon lost, until now. Now Kaboo is playing from behind. 3 Pokemon for Kaboo and 2 for Red have been lost. Okay, great. I don't know why that happened. Ninetales has been selected with Psychic, and Ninetales retaliates with Hex, because it's super effective, but it does nothing. Espeon takes it like a champ. Another Psychic from Espeon, and Ninetales is down and out for sure. Kaboo is actually going to send out Kaboo, the Centiskorch. And, of course, in perfect fashion, Kaboo will Gigantamax the Pokemon in hopes he realizes he's almost out of options. He's got to go for it now. It's now or never. So, Kaboo is getting revved up. He is ready to attack. Espeon uses Psychic, and it does a good amount of damage, but Kaboo hits Espeon with Max Darkness. That is going to murder the Espeon. They have both lost 3 Pokemon, and Kaboo actually has lost 4. Red is going to send out Charizard, and this is not looking good for Kaboo, especially now that Red is Gigantamaxed. It is a Gigantamax Charizard versus a Gigantamaxed Centiskorch. This is not going to go well, because G-Max Charizard has Max Airstream, which will definitely murder the Centiskorch for sure. Let's see what happens. Like I assumed, Charizard uses Max Airstream, and that utterly obliterates Gigantamax Centiskorch. He is out of here, especially due to the crit. The crit might have mattered, but we'll never know. Kaboo is down and out, and I think is down to his final Pokemon, who is Caitlyn, aka Cinderace, my favorite. Max Airstream from Charizard won't get Caitlyn out yet. Caitlyn's gonna retaliate, of course, as she always does, with an Electro Ball, which is super effective, but does like 5 damage. Another Max Airstream from Charizard is going to finish off Kaboo, and Red utterly crushes Kaboo. He's out of here, and Red has his 3rd badge. Also, sorry for the editing error. I thought I had that nailed. But, you know, I'm only human. I'm sorry. Anyway, back into character. Let's see how Andrew does against Kaboo. Alright, Kaboo is just warming up, and now Kaboo takes on Andrew. Let's see how his team holds up, and if he can compare to the Fire-type gym leader. Andrew is first going to send out Tyranitar, a very good pick, especially against Fire. Kaboo sends out Torkoal yet again to set up the Drought. Tyranitar uses Sandstream, but Torkoal's Drought is actually going to cancel that out, which works out perfect for Kaboo as he will not get buffeted by the Sandstorm. Tyranitar starts off strong with an Earthquake, and in one move, almost one-shots Torkoal with the super effective crit. Torkoal is going to use Will-O-Wisp, same thing he did against Blastoise, because he knows how devastating Torkoal is, and it could be a problem the longer he is out on the field. But after the Will-O-Wisp, Torkoal is out of commission. With another Earthquake, he's gone, and Andrew's in the lead, but only by 1 Pokemon. The battle has just begun. So, Kaboo is going to send out Arcanine yet again. Very fast, very beefy, can tank at least 1 hit. Arcanine uses Play Rough, and that is actually going to do massive damage to Tyranitar, getting him past half health. An Earthquake from Tyranitar will be not actually that bad for Arcanine. He tanks the hit, only taking about 60 points of damage. Arcanine uses Close Combat to finish off Tyranitar, and they are equaled up in Pokemon, even though Arcanine is both hurt and his defense has fallen. Andrew needs to pick up another Pokemon, decides to send out Gastrodon, which is part water, so this is going to be a huge problem for everyone. Arcanine uses Close Combat, gets a good chunk of damage, I'd say probably about a 4th, maybe a little more than that, maybe a 3rd. Muddy Water is for sure going to kill Arcanine, especially after lowering his defense 2 times due to Close Combat. The harsh Sunlight faded, and Ninetales is going to be sent out. So, Ninetales uses Hex, as Fire is not very effective against Gastrodon, but it doesn't matter. Hex doesn't do anything. Gastrodon switches it up with Earth Power and almost kills Ninetales. Ninetales has one final chance, hits a Fire Blast trying to get some stab, and then actually kind of pulls away. She gets lucky with it. Does more damage than Hex. She gets hits with Earth Power, and she is gone. Andrew is sweeping Kaboo's team with Gastrodon. Caitlyn is now sent out and is going to use Double Edge. Double Edge is going to destroy Gastrodon. And Caitlyn is coming in clutch yet again for the Fire-type user Kaboo. Togekiss is now sent out. And Caitlyn has Electro Ball, so this is perfect for Kaboo. It doesn't do anything. Caitlyn needs to stop using Electro Ball. Caitlyn avoids the Air Slash from Togekiss and now uses Pyro Ball, which she never misses when it counts. That is going to almost kill Togekiss. She has one more Retaliation and Air Slash, and Caitlyn tanks the hit, landing an Electro Ball, knowing that Togekiss has barely any health left. When Togekiss is out of here, Caitlyn has just tied up the standings. Turtonator is now going to be sent out from Andrew, and Caitlyn uses Double Edge, trying to get any damage she can. She knows she is going to be KO'd soon. Turtonator uses Dragon Pulse, And Caitlyn's wish is not granted. She gets one more double edge, and she goes out on her own terms. It wasn't a wish, it was just a hypothesis. I don't know. I'm bad at commentating, I'm sorry. Anyway, Salazzle's now brought out, is going to add a poisonous aspect to this. Uses Sludge Wave, and that is going to do enough damage to Turtonator to KO him. Andrew is now on the back front. He needs to figure something out. He has 2 Pokemon left. Tori is going to use Crunch, which will only do half damage to Salazzle. Salazzle is trying to get any damage that she can on Tori. Sludge Wave is going to be more than half. Another Crunch from Tori will finish it. This is looking bad for Andrew. He's on the defensive front when he's always been offensive. Kaboo is going to be sent out, and we are going to Gigantamax the Centiskorch. Andrew is not looking good. He's got Tori and one more, and it's just not looking that good. Let's see what Andrew can do. He might be able to pull this out. I mean, he's won so far. Both contenders are undefeated. Let's see if that continues. A Crunch from Tori will actually do a good bit of damage, but Kaboo's Flame Body will burn Tori, and after this Gigantamax move, she will sure be dead after G-Max Centrifuge or whatever. Anyway, the burn doesn't matter. Tori is out of here. Andrew is now sending out Rillaboom, his final Pokemon. He is definitely at the disadvantage. He did not expect it to go this far. Andrew is regular Dynamaxing, not Gigantamaxing. The Rillaboom. Not yet. We can't Gigantamax yet, but soon enough we will. Anyway, Rillaboom is ready. He is fired up. He is trying to get anything he can done. Kaboo is going to move in a second because, of course, Rillaboom is faster. Not G-Max Strike. Max Strike does a fair amount of damage, about 90 points. I'm sorry, I suck at commentating. Why do you guys listen to this? Anyway, G-Max Centrifuge is going to do more than half. And since Kaboo has one more turn, Gigantamax, it looks like Andrew is going to be the first to lose against a gym challenger, the Fire-type gym leader, Kaboo. Left at 55 health in Gigantamax form, Kaboo lands one more Centrifuge G-Max form, and Rillaboom is gone. Andrew has lost the first battle as the first contender to lose, and Red is ahead by 1 gym badge. Andrew's got to play some catch-up. Tune in next time to see if Andrew can already tie it up, or how many episodes it takes for Andrew to catch up, or if he'll catch up at all. This just got really interesting because both of our contenders were very equally matched and undefeated. But now Andrew's on the struggle bus. He's lost a challenge on episode 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time, where everyone, both Red and Andrew, is going to take on the Air-type gym. That should be interesting. See you then, everybody.